is overwhelming me. What now? Should I just get off social media and stop doing everything? Or is there a way from overwhelm back into joy? My hopeful message is yes, there is. So stay tuned if that's where you're at. And today, this is actually video 4 of a 4-video series about how to move from overwhelm exactly into the joy of doing social media again. And today we're gonna discuss how often should we post on social media. How often do I need to post to be effective, to get the results that it is that I'm looking for? So hello and welcome. I'm excited you're here. In case you're joining me live or later on the replay, do say hello, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. Me, I'm Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and today I'm coming live to you from the beautiful city of Linz here in Austria. And I love helping networkers like yourself build a strong brand and an active dream team here in social media, using and leveraging effective online strategies so you can build this business, this dream life that you're looking for, and do so without chasing anybody or annoying anybody or feeling icky or doing icky things, but actually building that dream life with confidence, with soul, and with savvy. And all three are necessary to move from overwhelm to joy, because here's what happens when we stay in overwhelm. We get overwhelmed, we get confused, and here's what we do when we're in that state: nothing. Okay, can you relate? Drop me a heart if you know what I'm talking about, because I know I've been there quite a few times along my journey. It's real. And if you're struggling with what to post and when to post and where to post, please go back and watch the other videos in this series. I really think they can help you go back into the joy. But let's tackle how often do I need to post so it can actually be an enjoyable experience here on social media? Okay, so a few years ago, you might have heard, if you asked somebody this question, post as often as you possibly can. Okay, that's not necessarily true anymore. And as in my previous videos as well, I would strongly recommend, please do your research, because things change. It's not the same on every platform. It's not the same on every feed. Now you're watching this maybe on the live video feed on Facebook, or later on the IGTV feed on Instagram, right? And these two are not alike, and not the same rules apply for both to really become effective. So do your research, ask the search engine of your choice, and they will tell you the current statistics on how often it's best to post where, right? But what I would love for you to do is not so much, or also, yes, do your research and and know what's working for others. But above all things, go back to yourself, go back to your own life. When you're looking to moving from overwhelm to joy, you really want to have a check-in with yourself. How am I feeling trying to post everywhere all the time? How much time do you actually spend trying to come up with the content, right? And when you do it, is it effective for you? Meaning, is it joyful for you as well? Because here's the thing, the emotion that you put into your posts, that you have on your live videos, is going to come through. Okay, so it's very important to have joy in what it is that you do. So here's 2 tips for you that I would love for you to tackle. And if ever you go, okay, well, I can't watch videos all the time, I would love to have like a checklist how I can move from overwhelm to joy. I prepared one for you. Okay, so drop checklist if that's something you'd like to check out. I'm happy to send it over to you. It's like the summary of these 4 videos. So one thing that trumps posting frequency all the time is posting consistency. That's a term you may have heard. Do you like it? Let me know. To me, I've been emotional when it came to, you have to be consistent. But it is true. Okay, so how often can you post on whichever platform and whichever feed you enjoy most, or you find most joyful for you to do? How consistent can you be? Okay, and if you're posting, say, on Instagram and on Facebook and on LinkedIn and on YouTube and on, I don't know, wherever else, a few times a day, you might be overwhelming yourself. Okay, so it might be time to cut back, platform wise, feed wise, maybe go back to just one platform and one feed, and do that and find the joy in doing that again consistently. And if I had to make a choice myself, I would always go with the stories feed on Facebook and Instagram, maybe, okay? And do those two. Hey Dagmar, thanks for joining me live. The checklist is on your way after this live video. Okay, awesome to see you. I hope you're going good today, right? So if I had to make a choice, I would always go for the stories feed, because it is what is trending now. Okay, so this is obviously on the 2nd of July in 2021. If you watch this video at a later date, things might have changed till then, right? If you were to ask, well, I want to build an Insta and I only can do one feed, personally I would recommend stories, yeah, because you can kind of combine them, right? Facebook and Instagram. And the Reels feed there is really, really powerful at this moment. Things might change, but if that's something that you'd like to have a closer look into, absolutely do that. Do your research, start playing with it, and have joy in the process. Okay. And once you are consistent with doing your stories on Facebook, on your personal profile, or on your business page, whichever works best for you, once you're consistent with that, once it's no longer overwhelming, take on another one, okay? And build from there. Thanks for the thumbs up there, Dagmar, right? Because it's so easy, you know, everybody, well, you know, if you follow gurus, right, they seem to be everywhere all the time. They usually have staff helping them. They have social, you know, virtual assistants posting for them. If that's not where you're at, and I'm not there yet neither, it can become overwhelming. So don't think you need to do everything. Cut back and do one thing well. So well that you can actually enjoy it again, okay? And that's going to come through, and people are going to flock to joy and confidence, which come from taking action, okay? So I hope this makes sense. Let me know. And then one more thing that trumps quantity all the time, that's quality, okay? Quality when it comes to your content, when it comes to your to the value that you give people, right? Entertain them, inspire them, motivate them, teach them something new, and have their back, okay? And have joy in what you do is always, always, always going to be more powerful than trying to be everywhere all the time and overwhelming yourself. Because as I already mentioned, usually when we're overwhelmed, we're confused, and we're not doing anything. And that's not a good place to be in when we want to build and create a business here on social. Would you agree? Okay, so I hope this is helpful for you. It's a short one today, and I hope that this can help you move from overwhelm back into the joy. Cut back, less is more. Do quality and consistency over quantity, okay? And have joy doing that. Take the action, see your results, work with that, evaluate what your metrics tell you, and then, you know, as you can joyfully post on one platform in one feed consistently, take on the next, and the world is yours to you know, for the taking, kind of, okay? So if you need the checklist, the anti-overwhelm checklist here for social media, drop like Dagmar did checklist down below, and I'm sure to send it over to you. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great day, and it's now time for you, my friend, to take action, okay? Drop me down below which feed on which platform is the one that you would choose if you had to cut back to doing only one thing daily. And here's, oh, hang on, and if you wanted to do, say, live video, for example, right, you could actually like do one live video with really great content once a week and build up in your stories, for example, all week long. So maybe you can remember back in the days when I was still watching television. It's been a few years, right? But I would be on or in front of the television when Grey's Anatomy was gonna play, because I was such a huge fan of the show, right? So you could do the same, meaning you can build community and excitement about what is it that Dagmar, for example, is going to talk about on this week's weekly live show that she does, right? So you could, instead of trying to go live, I don't know, 5 days a week, go live once a week. Start slow, build the momentum up as well, and the excitement. And once you're consistent and you're comfortable and it's joyful for you and you choose to want to do more, go ahead and do 2 or 3 live videos, okay, a week. But don't overwhelm yourself trying to do all the things all the time every single day, okay? Live your life, enjoy your life, and watch your business bloom, because it's bound to happen when you take action. So go do it, have fun. Thanks for joining me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. All the best from Katrin. It's time for you to bloom.